Yo, what up?
你要见还是我
Yo, what up?
你要见还是我
It's Razor Pop lah.
You may remember pop duo 两个女生 that perform beautiful renditions like 打扫 and 啄木鸟. Now one of them is releasing her debut solo album called Simple Living. Let's go and find out more about Faith Young. 9 years after leaving showbiz, local singer Faith Young decides to drop her high-paying pharmaceutical job to pursue her music career. She launched her own audio production house aptly named Rebirth, signifying her comeback to the music industry as an independent producer. Today on Razor Pop, the vivacious singer tells us about her renewed faith in music.
By doing this independent thing, I am able to have creative freedom. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, whatever I want. Yeah. So, like music videos, I work with other film directors, for DOPs, stylists, makeup artists, hairstylists, designers, and that is like interesting to me. Yeah, to create things from nothing.
You mentioned about having the choice of a 9-to-5 job and also coming back to the music career.
Yes.
So was it difficult for you to make that decision to come back again?
It was difficult because I actually did try a 9-to-5 job, and I was in pharmaceuticals, and I did pretty well. And I'm like always like one of those top salesperson. And then I had a car to drive, and I could have just bought a condominium, and everything. Life was good, And in sales, time is very flexible. As long as you hit your target, you're happy, right? So, life was good. But when I came back home every day, I feel, there's this calling. There's something brewing inside me that says, Faith, life is more than just satisfying yourself. Yeah, life is more than that. Maybe you can use music to give birth to your music children. Like albums. And I think that's to me more meaningful.
Was that a catalyst for you to come back?
A few years back, I got bitten by a mozzie. Oh. And this mozzie is like, it gives me dengue fever.
Dear.
And actually, my platelets actually went to a very low level. And I was like seriously thinking, this could be it. I could just go to heaven now, And then I started thinking about all the things that I've done in my life, like what is important to me. If I have a chance to, to live, what would I make out of my life?
What's the reason for calling it Rebirth?
Actually, my name changed from Yang Xiaofen, now it's Yang Fu Wei. So I'm trying to be born again. With this change in name and this company called Rebirth, I'm trying to come out with my own identity, being myself. Yeah.
I remember you as somebody who sports the orange hair, somebody who's very punk.
Okay. See, that's the point why I'm now an independent singer artist, because then the label decides what kind of image you take.
Right.
That you smile all the time because of the sales. Yeah. So right now I'm just being myself. I'm not that punk, right? Yeah, I'm not that punk.
Not a punk, but there is no less punk in the singer. That's despite a 1-year delay in the release of her album.
What happened was the animator, he called me in April, which is like April Fool's, right? And then I received the call and I was thinking, is this a prank? He said he lost the animation in a taxi. Yeah, and then I was like, wow, my hair almost went white overnight, because this is not just my stuff, And I'm responsible to the other collaborators.
So for this entire album, you write the songs, you produce, you do everything. So how are you coping financially?
Okay. I think I'm very into those self-help books,
Oh, you are?
Yeah. There are like some books on finance.
Okay.
And so I started reading about this because I feel that financial management is very important for independent artists. Yeah, and also because I made this album over 3 years. So how do you think I survived, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to be brilliant at financial management, like invest in shares properly, like safe ones. And then I actually invested in a property, not like a bungalow, no, just a humble apartment. So I made sure that I had different income from different areas, like I teach vocals and composing workshops.
How much do you spend for this entire process?
Okay, cash-wise, I have already spent about 30 over K. Yeah, but we need to sort of talk about the actual value because my producer fee, my singing fee, all these fees have not been included. So it's supposed to be $150,000 kind of production.
Okay.
But because I can do all these things, so I sort of like don't have to put it up first.
Now let's move on to the local music scene. What do you think about it?
Okay, local music, okay, the reason why I started from Singapore is because I believe in our own local talent. So I think that as long as your contents are good, there's opportunities. For me, my mission here is also to bring what I've learned and make sure that our standard is somehow, risen and yeah.
Okay, so what difference do you hope to make using this album?
Okay, I hope that with this album, I can bring it overseas. Yeah, to Hong Kong, to China and to Taiwan. Yeah, and they will know us as this is Singaporean. Yeah.
Despite the relatively weak demand for local music, the singer still has faith in the listeners here. 1,000 copies of her album Simple Living are slated for release here. The album will be available at selected stores from 22nd June. You can find the list at www.rebirth.sg/shop.html. Meet Faith in person on 4th July at the Red Dot Design Museum and get her autograph. The first 40 fans with Faith's new album gets a pair of free tickets to her first solo gig at Lunar on 15th July and enjoy 2 hours of free flow Hennessy.